All right, y'all. So welcome back to the Airman Harris Show. I'm sorry, I've been away. I've been a little busy dealing with my truck. I was actually trying to get a new truck. I wanted a Denali, but the Denali's too expensive. It's like double the price of my truck. So I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I can afford one day, but whatever. No free promo. Y'all know how to go get that out of here. Um, yeah, I've been busy with these kids mainly. Football season just ended. We took second place. We did all right. The boys didn't seem that interested this year. That's why I got to coach them. Not saying they was badly coached, but they don't let my boys play offense. And, sixth grade, everybody want to touch the ball. They strictly on defense. They both play in corner. Everybody want to touch the ball. They got a few interceptions this year, but everybody want to score. But hoop season up. I'm going to coach them at the church. I'm mad I signed them up too late for the 5th and 6th grade league. They only in 6th grade, they 11. I actually got to call this lady because it wouldn't let me sign up. But I'm putting with 7th and 8th graders. We gonna make it do what they do. They need to play up anyway so they can gain experience. They gonna play in the junior NBA again. That's when they won the rings, big trophy over there I can show y'all. But and they gonna play at the field house and some in the league there. So I'm not sure who they gonna play with. I just put them unassigned, so hopefully they just assign them to a team. We'll see how it goes. It's their first time playing at the field house, so hopefully it go good. Also, the girls playing too this year. Lynn Dallas was saying they didn't want to play, so I ain't gonna force them just yet unless I be forced to force them. But excuse me. But Kyra playing for her school, she upset she on the C team, but like I told her, you gotta put that work in. We go to the park, we go and play. Halo can't be walking around the court. Y'all gotta actually come out there and play. You gotta put that work in. Just playing that practice, not gonna get you better, it don't get you better, but we gonna make it do what it do. She been coming out there lately. Halo also playing this year. Her and Kyra just signed up for the church league, so we'll see how they go. Hope they start coming out here and practice, getting that extra work in. So if you ain't getting that extra work in, y'all know my saying, what are we doing? So we gotta get it in. I've been preparing for my taxes too. Y'all know I do taxes, my 3rd year doing taxes, so y'all need y'all taxes done, hit me up. I do need to hit up Adam, Nana. I'm be hitting y'all up soon. I need some stuff done. I do got a special guest for y'all a little later. But right now we're gonna get to this Warriors Spurs game. Start with the Spurs real quick. I got a lot to say about the Warriors. Not a whole lot, but I want to break down a couple players individually. Wemby had a decent game. 7-5 is nothing you can do with him. He had 31, 15, and 10. Vassell had 15. Vassell, however you say his name. Castle, I like Castle, man. Castle had 23, 10, and 10. He had a triple-double. I like Castle. Castle plays how Kuminga should be playing. He don't do nothing outside his role. He don't do nothing that I'm just out here trying stuff just because I'm out here, so I'm going to see if this is going to work. No, he gets to the cup. He gets to the hole. He gets free throws, stuff that Kuminga should be doing. They're about the same size. Kuminga actually probably a little bigger, but they're around the same size. And it's like, dude, that's how Kuminga should be playing for us, but he doesn't. Fox had 13, 5 and 5. Warriors won, 125? I think it was 120. So the Warriors pulled that one out. But let's get to these Warriors, man. I want to break down these Warriors. Steve Kerr did come out with a new starting lineup, which I've been telling y'all, he's got to play Moody. He finally started Moody. Moody needs more minutes. He plays defense, he plays offense, he can shoot it, he gets up and down the floor, he can guard different positions outside of he can guard some fours. He can't guard fives. He can guard some fours. But you got to play Moody more. Moody need to play, to me, at least 25 or more minutes a game. If he's playing less than that, I don't think that's fair to him. I don't think that's fair to us. And I don't think that's going to be beneficial for us, for him to be playing a small amount of minutes. He did start Will Richard as well. He's an older rookie. I believe he's a little older. But it don't matter if Richard starts or not. I think it's cool to start Richard because that means we should be bringing more firepower, more experience, more veteran guys off the bench, more scoring off the bench. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know if Richard's going to continue to start or not, but we'll see. Paz did come off the bench. When Paz comes off the bench, he plays more like a role player. No, he didn't shoot it well. Yeah, he had 3 turnovers, but he played more like a role player coming off the bench. Like when he's starting, he comes out playing. Like I said before, we don't need you to be Clay. We for dang sure don't need you to be Steph. Play within your role. Yeah, you can knock down open 3, but when you catch it, you ain't got to jab. You're not Carmelo. If you Carmelo, yeah, you can catch it and be a black hole. But if you catch it, you ain't got your shot, you can't drive, swing that thing. You got to swing it. You taking other players out of rhythm when you doing all of that. You got to swing, get the ball around to the open guy, but he holds the ball, he drags it out, then he'll try to drive, knowing he don't have a drive. Then you want to kick it when, like the James Harden, you want to kick it when it's too late. Or when when you ain't got nothing at all, now you want to kick it. It's like, I ain't got nothing now, you swinging it too late. But Paz finally played, within his role. He was actually swinging the ball. He wasn't trying to play, like Steph or Clay. We don't need you to be that. We need you to be Paz. We need you to rebound like you do. You're a good rebounding guard. You're a great defensive guard. That's what we need you to do. Knock down open shots, hit your middies, get to the hole, get to the line. That's what we need you to do. Paz has 6'6", 4-3-1. Like, fill the stat sheet. Like, that's what we need Paz to do. Play like a role player. Role players get paid. I mean, they try to call Draymond a role player. Like, whatever. I'd be a role player if I can get, $300 million contracts in my career. Like, call me a role player, call me what you want to call me. Role players get paid nowadays. You should learn from Kuminga, the way his contract just went. Like, he want to act like he's Kawhi Leonard. He want to get paid like Kawhi. You can't shoot it like Kawhi. You can't dribble like Kawhi. Like, get that role player money, man. Like, it's there. Like, you can get a couple of them things and last in the league and have a long career. Just know your role. Everybody has a role. And everybody's role is not to be a star player, because the star player can't be the star without the role players. So, we'll leave that with Paz. Hopefully Paz continue to play, his role and not try to do too much. With Kuminga only played 12 minutes. He came off the bench, and then second quarter, he act like he was hurt or injured or whatever. Probably good he did. I don't know. Kuminga, he started off playing good because he was hitting shots. He came out, with a little bit of energy at the beginning of the season once he had signed his little contract. But we don't need you we don't need you to be shooting all these threes, Kuminga. We don't need the threes. We don't need the ISO game. We don't, dude, just get to the rim, bruh. Like, you're good around the rim. Get to the hole. Can't nobody stop you getting to the hole. Then you got a 50-inch vertical, dude. Like, get to the rim. Not to compare you to me. When I played the LCC, everybody know where I was going. When I play LCC, I'm getting right to that right block, throw it to this left hand. I'm going to swipe through and I'm going to the rim. Everybody know where I'm going. Your coach know where I'm going. The players know where I'm going. My grandma know where I'm going. But you can't stop me from getting to the rim. I went to Omaha. Get to that right wing. Everybody know I'm swiping through. I'm getting to the cup. My grandma know where I'm going. Your coach know where I'm going. Every player on the court know where I'm going. My team know where I'm going. But you got to stop it. That's like the NBA. Everybody know everybody plays. Draymond, LeBron, they do it all the time. If a rookie out there, somebody who new to the team, they don't know how to play, they're going to go right there. They're going to tell you where to go. Everybody knows everybody plays, but it's all about execution. It's all about that counter. You got to be able to counter. You got to be able to execute. Everybody knows everybody's game. It's so much film out now that, they know how many dribbles you're going to take if you go right. They know how many dribbles you're going to take when you go left. They know when you're going to shoot a layup. They know what kind of shots you shoot. And I know it's made way more advanced now. I remember playing against Michigan State, and I saw this scouting report on me, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, dang, this is me to a T. Scoop shots, good around the rim, this and that, very athletic, can jump, this and that. They know everything about you. They know whatever you can do. They know everybody's game. So it's all about countering. It's all about getting to your spots. It's all about playing to your strengths. If that's your strength, that's what you do, they ain't going to be able to stop it anyway, Kuminga. But he's just shooting too many jump shots, and it might have been good. Not to say that he hurt. I hope he's not, severely hurt. I don't hope wish no injuries on nobody, but, it probably helped us that he stayed out the game, because that way, it didn't eat up Moody minutes or whoever else we need to play, more minutes to me. Al Horford hit some big threes down the stretch for us. To me, still playing, what are you going to play, 40 games this year? Feels to me that's not. We need at least 60 games. It's not playing back-to-back, only playing some games. It's it was pointless to sign him to me if we only going to play him a certain amount of games. I don't know how many games he's going to play. I hope he plays more than 40. I'm just throwing 40 out there. I hope he plays more than 40 games. If he's going to play a small amount of games, we shouldn't sign him, because we still, to me, we need a bigger lineup out there. Granted, he can push, what's the guy's name? He can push Wemby around. he's lighting the ass. So he can like push him out, get him out, push him around. You know, sort of how they do Rudy Gobert. You know, they small like, you know, how Thomas Robinson used to do in college. Remember Thomas Robinson? He just pushed people around because he was so much bigger and they thought he was going to be this and that. He just pushed people around under the basket. But we need Al. I feel like he needs to play more minutes. If not more minutes, he needs to play more games. You can't get in no rhythm playing this game, not playing that game. Sitting down this game, playing 2 minutes that game, 8 minutes this game, 15. Oh, we need you for 30 minutes. It's like, I can't give you that because I'm out of rhythm. Like, I think guys need to be in a rhythm. Guys need to be in, you know, game shape. Like, granted he's older or whatever. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But I think we'll have to do better, especially against bigger and better teams. Yeah, they had Kornet. You know, he's big, slow, slug, whatever. He's a Purdue guy. You know, they always good for these 7-foot guys. But like I said, Wemby's a big guy, but he's a little guy. So we play these bigger, tougher teams. I think Al gonna have to be ready because post don't go in the post, no pun intended, but post don't post. It's like we know when post out there he's gonna shoot threes. He like Scalabrine, tray ball, hit threes. Like, and if you ain't hitting threes, so like pretty much that's it with him. Moody played great, like I said. I think Moody needs at least 25 minutes a game. He had 19, 3 and 3. Moody gonna play D. He gonna hustle. He gonna get up and down the floor. He gonna guard who he needs to guard. He don't get lost on defense like Kuminga does every single time. Like, Kuminga, quit turning your back. Stay with your man, you know, help side. It's like he don't understand the defensive fundamentals still. Maybe it's because he, you know, didn't go to college. He came from D-League, Elite, whatever team he was on. He just still don't understand the defensive fundamentals or concept to me. Real Richard, like I say, he played okay. Whether he come off the bench, whether he starts or not, to me that really doesn't matter either. I mean, he's a rookie. He's going to be big for us. He knocked down open shots. I think he was pressing and rushing a little bit last night, but he still plays good defense. He plays hard. He got a good motor, and that's all you ask for a rookie. Jimmy needs to shoot more, I think, still. Like, he got to be our second option. You got to take 15, 16, 17 shots. Like, we still need more punch from Jimmy. If Steph don't give us a step game, Jimmy got to give us, you know, more shots at least. He did shoot it well from three. He was, 5 threes from three. He had 28, 6, 8, and 3. So great game from Jimmy. He did miss 3 free throws. So that free throw percentage going down and down and down. Steph did miss 1 too, but Jimmy missed 3. So that free throw percentage going down. The bet Jimmy and, well, people keep saying the bet between Steph and Jimmy. The bet is really between Draymond and Jimmy. You know, Steph just the person Jimmy is going against. Draymond bet on Steph, but whatever. Steph was Steph, like always. Like I say, he missed a free throw, but I think he's still beating Jimmy right now. What's an impressive stat I saw last night, if he get one more game of 40 points or more, he'll tie MJ for like 44 after turning the age of 30. That's a big stat to me. So I thought it would have been way more players that hit 40 points after the age of 30. That's pretty big, and Brown wasn't even on that list. It was like 6 players on there, and Brown wasn't even on that list. No shot at Brown, but I thought Brown would have been up there on that list, it seemed like. But we know Brown not a huge scorer. He's a team guy, but it seemed like Brown would have been on that list. But Steph did one more of them things. His tie MJ at 44. I think that was a big stat. Steph had 46, 5, 5, and 2 for us. He turned it up around the third quarter. You know how we do them third quarters. Third quarter is always a big quarter for us. When we have a good third quarter, typically we can pull out the win, or typically we'll have a better game. We do well in those third quarters. They didn't have the best game. He only had 6, 5, and 4, but he played Wemby well. Like I say, he pushed him around, made Wemby shoot over him, made him uncomfortable. Granted, Wemby had a lot of points, but he only had 7 points on that day. So he played Wemby real well. Like I said, that plus minus, people still overlook that plus minus. Even though he fouled out at the end of the game, he still had plus 15 plus minus. And people still sit on that plus minus. That just show your value being on the court. You got to have him on the court. He led the game. I think Wemby might have had a -9. So there's your difference right there. Wemby a -9 and he plus 15. There's your difference. Also another stat I saw last night, since 2012, since Draymond was drafted, not Steph, not Clay, not whoever, since Draymond was drafted, they've had the best regular season record in the NBA. They've had the best playoff record in the NBA. They've had the most finals appearances in the NBA, and they won the most championships in the NBA. So, what are we doing? But yeah, that's all I got today, y'all. On the Warriors, anyway. I told you I got a special guest coming. Hopefully, you get here soon. Y'all know how that go. But I've been used to it since first grade, so we'll see. But I'm out for now. Peace.